Hello. Yes, so I realised that I hadn't written anything since the last George's Jamboree, which is, you know, not a good thing. And so I woke up this morning and I thought, I'm going to write an entire set of new poems today. And so I've written 6 poems today, and they might all be dreadful, but I'm going to give them a go. They're all quite short, but still, if we keep applause to the end, then George won't get mad at me for taking so much time up. Right, first one is called Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2. Shut up. One of the things I hate most is when you load up a website and it won't show the photos, instead just displaying an outline of where they should be, with a weird little picture of a torn document in the middle. That seriously pisses me off. The document has 3 shapes on it. I wonder what that document was meant to be before it became the smug little, haha, you can't look at this icon it is today. Maybe it was supposed to be a friendly little hello sent on a mission. You know, like that Blur song they sent into space that time. I wonder if anything ever heard that, or if it just plays itself to itself, over and over again, forever and ever. Amen. Second one is called, Okay, So Who to Hide His? My debut novel will be set in Africa. The cover will have a bare tree in a barren landscape and a big sun in the background. You know, the kind of thing that someone at Picador will think will help it sell more copies. It will be a fictionalised version of my sexual exploits since I became a woman. Tomorrow I will get a coffee and walk around town with it, wolf-whistling builders and people doing roadworks. The next one is called Oscar Wilde versus Zombie Shakespeare. He slowly circles the house, waiting for me to come out. I try to come up with a witty analogy to describe him, but I'm unwell, and I think he knows this, which is why he's pursuing me now. Normally he hides. He knows I've been chosen for the mission to dispose of him. I don't know why, but I feel sorry for him, this shell of a bard, roaming the land in a state worse than dead. The next one is called Hashtag Things You Say to Your Best Friend. 1. Hello, best friend. 2. You are my best friend. 3. Would you like to share a sandwich, best friend? 4. What's wrong, best friend? 5. I am here for you, best friend. 6. I'll meet you in the pub about 8-ish, best friend. 7. That's a really cool bag you've got there, best friend. Where did you get that? 8. Is that my t-shirt you're wearing, best friend? 9. I wish you'd stop flirting with my girlfriend, best friend. 10. I wish you'd stop flirting with my mum, best friend. 11. Yes, it's a lovely new haircut, best friend. 12. I wish you wouldn't try setting fire to my cat every time you come round, best friend. 13. I wish you wouldn't try getting off with me every time you get drunk, best friend. 14. I wish you wouldn't try and run me over every time you see me in the street, best friend. 15. I'm getting mixed messages from you here, best friend. 16. Oh, just piss off, best friend. I've had enough of you. 17. Don't cry, best friend. I don't mean forever. Next one is called The Hairy Prawns Are Calling. It was suggested to me by a friend on Twitter. The weirdest job I ever had was working in an office building, spraying perfume on all the fake plants. I would turn up at 9 o'clock every morning, and it would take me until about 5 p.m. to do every plant on every floor. One day someone brought in a real plant. It attracted flies. I had to spray that one with some sort of pesticide. It was decided after a couple of months that this made it a health and safety hazard, and the plant was disposed of. The owner of the plant was enraged, drank a bottle of vodka on their lunch break and destroyed their workspace, spray-painted "The hairy prawns are calling" on the window. No one ever figured out if that meant anything. There was a rumour they were last seen living in a tent by a river in Birmingham. They asked me to change the scent I used after that, and the building always had a rather odd atmosphere. The last one is called "I don't think going to this hotel in Tring is a good idea." I can't drive a car, but if I could, I would travel a lot. I would be one of those skittish people who can't stay put. Maybe I'd rob a bank just to see what it feels like to flee. I would drive at night. I would drive in the rain. I would drive with you in the passenger seat. I would drive slightly too fast because I bet that would be exciting. You would get nervous but be laughing at the same time, and that would thrill me. I would do donuts in the car park at like 3 in the morning. What a rush. On a road trip, wearing a waistcoat with my shirt sleeves rolled up, I would say things like, I don't think going to this hotel in Tring is a good idea. Let's see if we can find somewhere better. And that might be the best hotel ever, for all I know. But we'll be in a moment that neither of us will want to end. Thank you very much.